What is up, geeks and geekettes? It's a very special edition of the Countdown to the Geekcast. My name is Steady. With me on this episode is man behind the magic. You know him as Joe Garcia. What's going on, Joe?
Oh, nothing, man. Thoroughly entertained by Hawkeye, I gotta say, man. Was fun.
And we're going to find out exactly how entertained you are by Hawkeye. This is going to be our Hawkeye series premiere instant reaction. No spoilers if you haven't seen it, but the Hawkeye series just premiered on the Disney Plus streaming service, and we're just going to give you our quick take. That's it. No spoilers. Things that were in the trailer, fair game. I'll go ahead and say that. But hopefully you've had a chance to see it. If you did see it, we want to hear from you guys. Let us know your thoughts on the first two episodes, right? Because they did release two. The first two episodes of the Hawkeye series. Joe, start with you, bro. What did you think about the first two episodes, bro? Give us your quick overall general thoughts, bro.
It was fun. I enjoyed it. I was laughing. It had me laughing out loud. It was kind of a comedy, but an action. It had a lot of action at the same time, and I enjoyed it. For what it was. It's not to be taken seriously by any means,
Not
and it
at
was
all.
just a fun view. Watching the first two episodes, it had a little bit of everything. A little bit of a thriller. A little bit of a kind of like a mystery element to it. Comedy was in there in spades. You got to laugh at all the little jokes and all the nuances that the characters are doing. Things that they're doing on screen together. They had a lot of chemistry. Haley
Oh yeah.
Steinfeld and Hawkeye. Her character Kate Bishop and Hawkeye. It was fun. And just seeing the different types of scenarios that Hawkeye gets into. And him kind of almost like Lethal Weapon in a way, where he's like, "I'm too old for this shit," That's funny, the cynical kind of Hawkeye where he's just like, "Man, I'm tired of this crap." He's kind of having to clean up stuff, That's to me that was funny, and seeing him, and the family element too was cool, just seeing him be a dad.
There you go. We did get some of that in the beginning of this series, and I'm gonna kind of repeat some of the same things that you said. The comedy is there. It's very funny. It's witty. Some of the jokes are a little dry. You do get. I'm not gonna spoil anything. All right, not gonna spoil anything. We do get some ties to some Marvel movies, which I'm actually all for. You can call it fan service, you can call it Easter eggs, whatever you want, but to me, it's just putting in way more thought into your projects. And I'm always appreciative of Marvel Studios, writers, directors, whoever else, putting in that extra effort and that thought to sort of tie everything together. So especially the opening scene is a tie back to I'm not gonna say what it is, but we do get some tiebacks to some old Marvel movies, Avengers movies, and I really like that. I really appreciate that. More of that we're gonna talk about in our full spoiler review, which will probably drop Monday night. As for like the kind of the plot, there's one thing that's really odd to me is how Kate is very like it's a huge mystery to her what's happening, and it feels like why do you think it's such a big mystery? It's like little mystery, sure. This is like kind of a situation that's happening in your own backyard, in your own neighborhood, but I don't think anybody else is really going to be worried about this, whatever this situation is that's going on. It's very interesting to see where it's going to go from here. Love seeing Jeremy Renner again. He's fantastic. Um, it was awesome in episode 2 to see Clint Barton doing some extracurricular activities. I'm not going to say what it is, but that was my highlight right there. Is watching all that go down.
Yeah, if you're a fan of, let's say, Renaissance Festival, you're gonna dig it.
Oh my gosh! Or there was a yeah. There you go. Well, it's also the other thing that we saw in the trailer. If you saw some of the stuff, the funnier, silly, comical stuff happening in the trailer, then we get a lot of that. We get a lot of that in these first two episodes. I was actually
Yeah.
surprised on how much we got from the trailers.
I like
Early
the
on.
dog addition of the pet, the dog was cool.
Hey, which I always thought, like, why is he winking on the poster? Like,
Oh, come on, bro.
I was like, hey, it's a winking dog, but no, it's a dog with one eye, and I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. That's fine. Um, Interesting to see what's gonna happen with the dog a little bit too. Yeah. You mentioned action. I I kind of feel like some of the choreography is a little bit subpar. Not trying to knock anybody. Probably gets better.
Yeah.
It's
Not to
just
me
kind of
it's not meant to be taken very serious, though. I
not
think that's
meant
the whole
to.
thing. Yeah,
Not meant to. I get it. Totally get it.
yeah.
Listen, I'm with you. I'm with you. It either editing or however else, it felt a little bit slower than it should have been. There's like an early episode one. There's a couple of fight scenes with Kate, and I'm like, feels like it should be sped up just like a tenth or a half a second, a little faster, just to kind of be somewhat. We
Freaking
got
Jericho, man. You should be in
Jericho.
here with us, Jericho.
He said it's not CW choreography bad. I completely agree. I agree. Definitely not that bad. All I'm saying is it probably is not all that the same as it was in that kind of first episode. But to me, it felt like it should be sped up a little bit more, because it was creative enough to be entertaining to follow it. But I just felt like it feels like it's a little slow. Like, yeah, let's speed it up. Let's actually make this a little bit more brutal. Listen, Jericho says he's working. It's all good, bro. I'm not trying to take you away from work. Also, there's probably people from work that watch this thing, so don't put yourself in any sort of trouble. All that's all I'm saying. All right, man. Any other thoughts, Joe, about the first two episodes? Non-spoiler, of course, about the first two episodes of Hawkeye.
No, I'm just enjoying it, I enjoyed it. It made me laugh out loud and just had a fun time. Could, actually see myself in, Barton's shoes, so to speak, because him being a father and having to, uh, go through all these things that he's going through to kind of clean up messes. It's like you feel for the dude. He just wants to enjoy his Christmas. And he has to do all this other stuff, man. I feel bad for him, man. Just let the dude have a drink, let him go home, enjoy Christmas with the family, you know?
Hey, I completely agree. And listen, for anyone who was curious on when we were going to see that, again, a lot of the trailer happened in these first two episodes. We got, it's not a spoiler. We did get the Avengers musical, like really
Oh,
early.
The Rogers musical.
Rogers the musical, and
It was bad.
dear God,
It was really bad.
oh man, I feel bad for Clint sitting in that thing. I'm just like, dude, what are you doing to yourself? Get out of here, man. Oh,
And then the
it was
line from
hilarious.
Captain America, they have him singing, "I can do this all day." That shit had me
Hey, look,
laughing, man.
look. If there's gonna be an actual Broadway show, that better be a line. That's all I'm saying. That better be a musical number. What other musical numbers should there be?
I don't know,
Hmm.
they gotta do something with Tony, I guess.
There's gonna be a rap number called "We Got a Hulk," and it features Tony Stark introducing the Hulk to Loki. There's also gonna be gotta be a Thor one. What would a Thor musical number be called? If Jericho was here, he'd probably drop it right real
I
quick.
don't know, but Ragnarok, I mean, I don't know, what do you wanna call it?
There you go. God of Thunder. There's gonna be a musical number called God of Thunder. Um, of course Jericho did.
You know what? Jericho loved the musical, of course he did. I'd like to see Jericho dressed as the Hulk wearing green tights
I've been telling him. Green tights. All right, there you go.
and green
Like
body paint.
green body paint, purple shorts. We'll even let it slide if you want gray or something, but you gotta put on the green paint, sir. Cool. Well, listen, I think this show is very interesting. It doesn't feel like it's going to be a big story. If anyone's looking for sort of an MCU level changing event that impacts the entire universe, no, this isn't WandaVision. No, this isn't Loki. It does feel like it's sort of more of a self-contained story, which is completely fine. It We could get some bigger ties to the MCU, and that would be interesting, right? Because we're already seeing sort of other ties to older movies that are coming back. So that is intriguing, definitely. Jericho says, "No tights, just the paint." Ha 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 ha. Whatever you want, man. Whatever you want, we'll allow it. All
But
right.
if it's just the green paint, then he's gonna look like Slimer and not the Hulk.
Hey, I could use him as Slimer for some of my Ghostbuster events. That'd be fine. Make it happen, Jericho. Make it happen, man.
You know, one of the other things that we should be covering, I think, maybe later on this weekend is kind of an instant reaction to Cowboy Bebop. I just started watching that,
Hey,
so
listen,
we gotta react to that one.
you're not wrong. There's just way too many shows right now. We
Yeah.
got all of this stuff. We have Ghostbusters. You and I are probably gonna have to talk about Resident Evil sometime next week because Jericho's not gonna see it. He's deathly afraid of zombies, so he's not gonna do it. And then let's see. There's also something else. I've been meaning to talk about Dexter with folks.
Yeah.
So
I'm not a
I
Dexter
don't know.
fan, man. I don't really
No,
watch it.
I know you're not. I know you're not. I know the other guys aren't. So it's gonna be a solo thing for me. But I gotta talk about Dexter because I talked about it. Oh, Jericho said, "Want to see it." I got to talk about Dexter just because I talked about it all the way leading up to the finale, and I talked about it some more after that. And I just got to talk about the comeback kid, Dexter, the final season.
We need to talk about the Netflix series He-Man, man. That's getting really, really good.
Is it
So
back yet? Is part two back
yeah,
yet?
it's back already. We're
Good.
gonna have to talk off the air, man, because I got to tell you something about this, man. It's getting very adultish. Let's put it like that.
Oh, well, it is Kevin Smith. It is a Kevin
Yeah,
Smith
man.
project.
They took this to a different level, bro. We got to talk about it off air. This is a
Hey,
family
he
show.
would.
This is a family show.
We all knew he would, and that's what we expected for Kevin Smith to do is take it to that level. So I'm kind of all for it. Hey, listen, if you had a chance to check out the first 2 episodes of the Hawkeye series, we wanna know what you thought of it. Did you think the humor was on point? Me and Joe think so. Let us know what your thoughts are. Are you interested about the story, the action? Are you just glad to see Jeremy Renner back on the small screen or any screen for that matter? Let us know in the comments below. What do you think of Haley? My wife loves Haley. She loves anything that Haley's in. And I'm like, she's fantastic. She's a fantastic
She's
actress.
really funny. She's really funny as far as the
Witty,
comedic
man.
role. Yeah.
Oh yeah. She's wonderful, and I think she's gonna be great, and I hope that the MCU continues to put her in other things, especially movies going forward, because they would benefit greatly if they did that. So I really hope that's a thing. All right. Let us know in the comments below. You can also message us on the just by clicking that send message button on Facebook, or you can always contact us by emailing us on the contact page of our website at www.countdowntothecast.com. Our spoiler filled review will happen Monday night. We want to give folks a chance to watch the episodes first and then join us in the spoiler filled discussion that's going to occur Monday night, where we also plan on reviewing Ghostbusters Afterlife, the great movie that released just last week, and we can't wait to talk about that.
It's
Uh,
alright. It's alright. Don't be trying to church it up. It's alright.
And we we also have some events to announce, and so we'll probably do that on our next episode. Cannot wait to talk about those. Finalizing some details. For the Countdown to the Geekcast, my name is Steady. With me on this Hawkeye series premiere instant reaction is the man behind the magic, the one and only Joe Garcia.
Yeah, thanks for watching our instant reaction, and I hope everybody enjoyed the first 2 episodes as much as we did. So, leave us a comment and let us know what you thought of it.
Absolutely. Don't forget, like, subscribe. Appreciate it. Have a very great rest of your week and a very, very happy Thanksgiving. Joe, go Cowboys.
Oh, man, we'll see, dude, but happy Turkey Day to everybody, you know?
Happy Turkey Day. Take it easy,
Gobble,
folks.
gobble.